Well, this week we are visiting some of your favorite morning radio stations that you hit the road with every morning. First up, the Sports Junkies at WJFK.
And of course, we're Monday morning quarterbacking, so they say. We're talking Redskins with News Force Kimberly Suiters and the entire WJFK crew. Good morning.
Hey, Kimberly.
Good morning, Barbara and Joe. Well, we are live here in Fairfax, Virginia at the studios of WJFK, the Junkies. The Washington Post calls them guy magnets during the morning radio's drive time, and they are kind of cute, if I can say so myself. I don't know what the guys think about that. They probably don't listen to him because the way they look, they listen to what they're talking about. This is a guy that you don't hear very often on the air. One of the producers, or the producer, Brett Oliverio. Good morning. A little dark and cloudy in here today?
Yes, it is. It's going to be a kind of a gloomy day here at WJFK, but you know what? We'll get through it.
But when the Redskins lose, the phones light up.
Oh yeah, people would much rather talk about a loss than a win. You know, because they're looking for something to complain about, so we give them an avenue to do that. What's
your chief complaint about the game last night?
I just don't think they're getting much pass rush. I mean, where's Jason Taylor? Supposedly he was healthy, but he didn't play like it, so we'll see.
And anything else you want to add about it this morning? I mean, do you like these hours? What is this like for you?
The hours, it's not bad, but you guys are way more awake than we are. I mean, if you take a look at me and Eric, I mean, we're struggling each and every morning. You guys are up, chipper, you look good.
Well, you have 2 large cups of coffee from 7-Eleven, and they call you meaty thighs. What is that about?
Well, if you take a look at my legs, they're a little bigger than the average Joe. But you know what? They work for me.
So you can deadlift what?
Yeah, it's actually squat. I can squat quite a bit. So,
so you can out-squat Eric, who's laughing heartily.
Oh, yeah. And here comes Johnny Cakes.
Oh, good morning, Johnny. How are you? Kimberly Suiters, News 4. You're looking bright and sunshiny this morning. Yeah.
Yes.
What's under there?
Not much.
Okay.
As you can see.
You're going to talk to us about the Redskins' loss?
Not really. I'm just bracing for getting pounded by all of our listeners because I actually picked the Redskins to win. So I'm just waiting for 4 hours of hatred from our listeners. They're going to pour down on my head. Yeah, I'm the jinx. I picked the Redskins. They lose. So I'm just bracing for that.
It's exciting here at WJFK. We will have much more from the Junkies coming up in a little bit. For now, I'm Kimberly Suiters reporting live from WJFK. Joe and Barbara, back to you.
Okay, we'll get back in touch with you in a little bit. Say good morning to all those guys there for us. Thanks very much.
Kimberly, I have a lot of questions I want to ask too. Talk to you a little bit later.
Okay.
5:21 now. Time again for traffic and weather on the ones.
Let's check in with meteorologist Tom Kirine in Storm Center 4. Tom, good morning.
Dressed like a junkie. You need that knit hat on your head this morning. It's cold. We're starting off with temperatures down to below freezing across Virginia to just near freezing in Montgomery, Fairfax, and Prince George's counties. In Washington, it's in the mid-30s now. We've got a few clouds coming through, and we'll have them off and on throughout the day today with highs only in the low to mid.
We're visiting one of your favorite stations this morning, WJFK 106.7. The Junkies are all over the Redskins this morning, and so is News Force Kimberly Suiters. Kimberly, good morning to you.
Good morning, Joe. We have cakes here. JP is sleeping in apparently over here. Lurch hasn't shown up yet over here. And EB is eating his fried